Okay, we're live. Yes, that is Little Nasser in the chat, Andrew J. This is Jason Robinson on the other hand. I am a graphic artist and illustrator, freelance, and I am also the artist of this lovely comic here. The first issue of Secret Comics Presents, written by Nasser Rabadi. Hey, Andrew J. How you doing? Good seeing you. And drawn by myself, as I just said. I am now continuing to ink this page 4. Page 4 of the comic. And I want to welcome everybody who is here, who's watching later on, who will be watching next week, next month, next year. I want to welcome you to this live stream. As stories in one 20-page awesome black and white book, which is now for sale on Indiegogo for the low price of only $8 per copy, per signed copy. Nasser will sign each copy for you before he sends it off to you. In the Corona decimated future, says Andrew J. Perhaps you'll have to buy it to find out. So, there may or may not be Corona stories in this book. So, I suggest everybody go to secret-comics.com and buy a copy. There are several different tiers available. You can buy one for $16 flat. That will include free shipping. So, what would that equal? That's cheap. That's a lot cheaper than a $25 comic book plus $10 shipping and handling for $35. So you can get two really cool copies of this book and a trading card for only $16 flat. You can also purchase a head sketch from me of any character you want. So there are a lot of different tiers. So if you would, go to that link that Nasser put into the chat, and that's also in the description of this video. Click that link, go to that website and pick a tier, and we really would appreciate your support for this book, because I'm drawing it, Nasser's writing it, but it cannot be made and printed and put into your hands unless you guys support it financially. And even if you can't do it financially, please share it out. Please share this live stream out and let people know that I'm currently working on the book, drawing it, and you guys can watch me do it in real time, which would be very cool. Andrew J says, free shipping, we're not worthy. Of course you're worthy. That's why we're doing it. Andrew J says, whoa, I'm going to get that head sketch. You get that head sketch. Get two. Tell your friends. Have them get two as well. The thing is that we have to reach a certain number of sales each day in order to reach the goal of $6,000 to get this book published, printed, and mailed out to everyone. And right now, the minimum we have to reach is $80 in sales per day. If every day we don't reach that, that just increases the amount of money we have to raise every other day after that. So if two people bought the head sketch tier, that would cover it for 2 days. No, 2 days now. Day and a half. It would cover for a day and a half. So all we need are for two people to buy the head sketch tier, and that would be awesome. If we did that every day, if two people bought the head sketch tier every day, we would be set. If 10 people bought just a regular comic book, that'd be great. That'd be fantastic. That would meet our can reach the goal at all. And two, how successful we can be at reaching our stretch goals, which just improve the book that you guys are going to be getting when the final thing is finished. So I just want to encourage everybody, please take a look at the book. Please go to the secret-comics.com and buy a copy. It is vital in order for this book to succeed. Nasser and I can make it, but we need the public to go out there and back the book, because otherwise it just won't happen. So, but anyway, let me go to YouTube and so I can actually see what's going on. Andrew J says, we're getting a $1,000 stimulus check in the U.S. No excuses. Yeah, you take that check that Donald Trump is going to be sending to you, and you spend at least half of it on this book. buying copies of it, buying not free sketches, but buying head sketches, buy some pages, buy some original art from the book itself, like this. I will sign it and I will mail it to you. And yeah, I think you guys will really, really enjoy it. Heartbreaker says, "What's up, Jason? That conversation about the Punisher that we had was awesome. I actually wrote a Punisher fan film a few days ago. Oh, cool. It still needs an ending, but I think I got the ending that I like. Let me guess. The Punisher kills everybody. Is that right?" I think that'd be a good. That'd be a good ending. If the Punisher killed all the bad guys at the end. Either that, or it ends with the Punisher adopting a kitten. One of those two endings would be pretty awesome. Actually, they'd both be awesome. If the Punisher adopted a kitten at the very end, that'd be cool. It'd be sort of like a reverse John Wick. Let me see. Yeah. All right. I got that. I got that. Is this it? No, that's not it. Let me click this. Let me click this. Is it gonna pop up? I don't know. I don't know if it's gonna pop up. We'll have to wait and see. Okay. Volume's down. That's good. Let me click this. Is it gonna come up? Come on. Let's go. Let's go. All right, cool. All right, it's working. Yay. Dee Dee's here. Dee Dee Willingham's here, folks. She's the best. She's so cool. Uh-oh, Nostra says, "Be right back." Nostra won't be back. She's going to take a nap. So, 2 hours later, hey, I'm back. Let me see. I need some music before I start drawing. Hey, Dee Dee, good seeing you. Thanks for showing up. I apologize that I have not caught your live streams. I've watched them after they were live, but I tend to be asleep at 9 a.m. when you're when you're live streaming. So please don't take it personally. I have watched your live streams though after the fact. They're very cool. My mom would really be into your actually my wife would too, into your videos because they are both big crafters. All right. Boop, 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 boop. Is this working? Okay. All right. Let's see how loud this is. Okay, it's not too loud. That's good. Dee Dee's stream can get risque. Whoa. That doesn't sound like Dee Dee. All right. Let me just make sure that you guys can see what I'm drawing, which is usually essential when you're watching a live stream. You have to be able to see what's going on in the live stream. Yes, I know that Andrew is teasing. Dee Dee, do not worry. Your reputation is intact. Alright, is that good? Let me just make sure. I think that's good. If I put it all the way down here, okay. So I'm just trying to, I know myself and I know how I tend to draw. Now I tend to pull the artwork close to my body so I can get in detail. So I just want to make sure that you guys can see it. So, all right, that's good. If I do, no, I don't draw that high. Okay, yeah, this is good. Okie dokie. If you guys can't see something, just say something in the chat and I will respond accordingly. Oh my gosh, 7 people are here. Cool. Make it grow. Make it grow. We need more people in here to watch me draw this cool comic book. If you would, please share out this live stream to everyone. Let them know that I'm drawing. All right, all right, all right, all right. Nosser says Jason gets more views than me now. Yeah, the sad thing though, the sad thing is that's not true. Nosser actually gets like 17 or more people watching him, and I'm like, all you do is play Rubik's Cube and eat hot dogs in front of a camera. Why are you getting more views than me? So help me beat Nosser's view count. Share this live stream out. Help me put Nosser to shame.
What if it bumped that control by accident? It'd be mixing by now. What have I told you? All right, I guess I wasn't thinking. You weren't thinking? You mean you work on engines and machinery and not thinking your own personal safety? There.
Ah.
Shake hands with danger.
Use my trusty Pentel brush pen. My very tasty Pentel brush pen. If you have not gotten a Pentel brush pen and you do comic book work, you should get one. They are very awesome pens, brush pens to use. Let's see. G says, I still like your cube solving vids, Nasser. Very chill. DD says, nice light in the little boy's eyes, Jason, in the close-up. Oh, here? Oh, thank you. I'm working on putting more shadow in these pages because it is a horror comic, so you need shadows because it's supposed to be scary. Atmospheric.
It beats at our eardrums until much of the time we are hardly conscious of it. But on this particular Saturday morning, Jimmy Foster suddenly became very conscious of it.
So I just want the live stream to be pretty relaxed and pleasant.
It seemed as though the post was vibrating. Well, he'd soon find out whether there was a vibration along with the sound. The scrap of wood showed him that when the bell sounds, it does vibrate.
Let's see. Heartbreaker says, Punisher fan film is going to be awesome. I'm going to have a lot of people who I am friends with being just random drug dealers and murderers. It'll be fun. Yeah, sounds like fun.
Jimmy's ears were now wide open to the sounds around him.
Oh, thank you, Dee. I appreciate it. Thanks for retweeting that. Heartbreaker says, I plan on the main drugged-in area having lots of little details like cocaine on the table next to a comic book called Secret Comics Presents. Cool. I recommend Secret Comics Presents to all drug dealers. It may help them kick the habit and become solid citizens instead of criminals.
And that's that. That's that, but it's not all by any means.
Andrew J says, Secret Comics is my opioid. Comics are the best addiction to have. I'm addicted to Silver Age and Bronze Age comics. So, it's my personal addiction. My preferred brand of drug. Okay. Trying to think of the best way to do this. Whew. All right. I'll figure it out. Drug dealers do not have a habit. They sell drugs, take them, but it is a drug den. So, but yeah, my Punisher film is going to be awesome, says Heartbreaker. I'm so happy I found the ending that I wanted. It's going to be pretty cool. That's awesome. Glad to hear it. I want that to be. All right. I think I know. I think I know. I think I know what I want to do, but. Nick C says, I hope everyone is safe and well. Please don't huff any experimental internet gas. Yeah, you don't want to do that. You might end up being teammates with a bunch of freaks and weirdos. Yeah, what do you guys think about the new Warriors that Marvel has just sort of introduced to the world? Everybody seems to hate them. And for good reason. They look like garbage. I don't understand why. I don't understand why with the names of Safe Space and Snowflake and Trailblazer and what's the other one? Screen Share, Screensaver, Screen Time. Why people don't like those characters when they just look like offensive stereotypes. Why don't people like characters that are offensive stereotypes? I don't understand it. We made the characters non-binary. Folks should love it. It's so bad. I call Snowflake and Safe Space the LGBT Wonder Twins. And I love the one of the promo pics of them where they look like they're in like a romantic clutch. It's like this is just creepy and dumb. Heartbreaker says, I ain't going to tell you all my secrets for the Punisher fan film because you may take it. LOL. Yeah, I've actually already stolen it, and I've sold my idea for that Punisher fan film to Marvel. So they said they would send me a check. They would send it to me via PayPal. So I assume by Monday I will have my $500,000 in PayPal cash, thanks to your idea. So thank you very much. I appreciate it. Andrew J says New Warriors hard pass. Dee Dee says who would buy that? No one would buy it, Dee Dee. I think they're making it solely so for their own benefit because the gay community thinks it's stupid. Normal comic book fans think it's stupid, and yeah, I have not seen anyone on the internet who has praised it. I mean, the promo video Marvel made to push the book has like it's being ratioed like 10-1. There's like 100,000 dislikes and 10,000 likes or something. I mean, I haven't checked it in a couple days, but last time I saw it, it was just hugely panned as just a terrible idea, terrible concept, horrible character designs. It just looks ridiculous. I mean, half the people commenting on it think that it's a joke, a literal prank that Marvel's playing on comic book fans. But I don't think it is. I mean, that's how bad the design is for this book. Heartbreaker says, I don't give a crap what Marvel does unless it pertains to the Punisher or the Wolverine. They can ruin their company. I don't care. Well, they've already made Wolverine gay or bisexual because they're having he and Cyclops and Jean Grey in sort of like a menage a trois type situation in X-Men. So yeah, they've already ruined Wolverine. The Punisher, I'm sure, is on tap. So prepare yourself, Heartbreaker. Your heart's about to be broken yet again. Heartbreaker says, I hate what they're doing to Wolverine. You should. Anyway, finally me. Talk to you guys later. Okay, Heartbreaker, you take care. Hey, Awful Redneck Gaming is here. How you doing? Yeah, 2,600 likes, 91,000 dislikes. Yeah, it's getting crushed by fans in terms of their opinion of those characters. So, but Marvel's gonna keep on keeping on. They're gonna continue to push social justice and sort of far left propagandized characters and storylines in their comics, and fans will continue to stop buying them as a result, and which is a shame because Marvel Comics was a great company up until about I say about 2009 when they hired what's her name, Salma Aminat as as one of their higher ups, and since then she has been pushing political agenda out the wazoo in Marvel Comics to the point where I say a large percentage of their traditional fan base has dumped them. So it's a pity. Marvel deserves better. Stan Lee's legacy definitely deserves better, and the fans absolutely deserve better because we are the customers, and you don't sort of take what the customers love and decide to pee all over it and use it as your own personal sounding board. It's supposed to be escapist entertainment. It is not a. It's not a. They're not political brochures. Make something that everyone can love, not just people you agree with. That would be my message to the editors and writers of Marvel Comics. Not that they care what I think, but they should care what millions of their other customers think. Oh man, it's like increased like almost 1,000 since Andrew J just originally put the number in there. Nick C says, "Where was the outrage when the champions, America Chavez, Riri Williams, and everything new from Marvel was released? Were released? There was outrage. People hated those characters. You mean the new champions? Yeah, people hated those versions of the characters. I mean, did the new champions even last that long? Because I mean, they were pretty much the same as these new warriors. And Riri Williams was a joke. So there's plenty of outrage. DD says, "Yep, Jason. Yep." Trying not to mess this up. Trying. All right. Nixie says, "So far the champions had 2 series in 2 years." Oh wow, that's not good. So they canceled the first series for champions, and they've already rebooted it. Yeah. So they're just doubling down on their failure. Marvel. Not good. But they did that with Captain Marvel as well. When they rebooted Carol Danvers, who was a great character when she was Ms. Marvel, and Warbird, they rebooted her in 2012 and turned her into a third wave feminist. I mean, she was already feminist, but they turned her into like a man hating butch feminist. Cut her hair, made her look a lot more masculine, and strident, and yeah, no one bought her book, so they canceled it. Then they rebooted it again, hoping to trick more people into buying it, and have done that several times since 2012. So sounds like that seems to be their MO. Introduce characters, no one buys the book because their characters are stupid. Then they'll cancel the book, and then they'll just bring the characters back in another book, and hopefully trick folks into buying the new book. Nasser's leaving. Dag nabbit, Nasser. Help push this book. Evan Hotep's here. He says, "Looking snazzy." Thank you, Evan Hotep. Evan Hotep, if you would not mind, would you please post the link to the to Secret Comics Presents in the chat at regular intervals, so people will have an opportunity to click on it and buy the book, or buy some head sketches, or some original art, some original pages. That would be awesome if you would do that. But Nasser, you take care. It's good seeing you. And Nasser might return. You never know. You never know with Nasser. But I think he's doing another live stream right now. So Nasser's a busy guy, running around trying to spread the word about our book. And I really appreciate that, because I cannot get this book to reach its goal by myself. I need Nasser, definitely, and I definitely need all of you guys to get this book to reach our $6,000 funding goal. So I just want to encourage everybody to click the links and buy a copy, or buy 2 copies for $16, free shipping. A lot of cool stuff, and we want to get this book funded and into your hands for you guys to enjoy. Andrew J says someone just backed. Oh wow, awesome! That's fantastic. Thank you, mystery backer. Nasser will return in Avengers 5. Nasser will return in Avengers 5. Yes. Didi says you two are hardworking creators. I respect that about you two. Oh, thank you, Didi. Yeah, well, at least, especially with crowdfunding, you have to just keep on plugging away and promoting the book, because if you don't, no one's going to do it for you, and you you really need the support of fans to get the book over the goal line, because there's no other way to do it. I mean, if we could get this book published on our own and mail it out to everyone, we would do that, but we don't have the capital to do that. To publish the book and then hope that people like it. We have to sort of rest on our resumes, and Nasser has this will be the third book that Nasser has crowdfunded in the last year and a half, and his first 2 crowdfunded successfully, and he's delivered on time, and he's been very reliable for fans. So they know that he can put out a good book and do it on time, and all I can do is just try to create the best art I can, and hopefully that will convince people that it'll be a comic book that's worth buying. So I'm trying to do my part, not just trying to do his part, and we just appeal to the people out there to help make this book a success by backing it, and giving us the ability to publish it and mail it to all of you. So I want to thank everyone for their support on with this book, because it is at least 50% due to you guys that we're able to make this happen. Evan Hotep says, did you get any backers last night? We got 1 backer last night, Evan Hotep. But no, wait, did we? No, we've gotten, I don't know, trying to remember. We made $60 last night. So I guess that's roughly 5 backers yesterday. Today, well, I haven't checked in the last, say, 2 hours. So apparently it's changed. So, but we've been averaging about at the $8 level, the base level. We've been averaging about, I guess, over the last 3 days, we've been averaging about 4 or 5 people backing it. But we need like 10 people a day backing it at the $8 level. We need fewer people if more people bought higher levels. Like if someone bought 2 copies for $16, that'd be great. And if 5 people did that, that would meet our goal. 5 people at the $16 level, free shipping, that would meet our goal. If 2 people at the head sketch tier bought that would cover us as well. So it just depends on what tiers people buy, what they purchase. That determines how well we do from day to day. So. Nixie says Peter Simeti called out DC and Marvel in a condescending tone. C.B. Cebulski answered. Simeti slapped him down. Good. C.B. Cebulski deserved to be slapped down. The guy's a jerk. I'll leave it at that. And Peter Simeti is awesome. Actually, Peter Simeti's company, Alterna Press, is where we're having our comic book printed from. They have um, a printing program where they will allow indie comics creators to use their presses to produce their comic books for a cheaper price, which is very good for us because that allows us to keep our costs down, and that's why we only need $6,000 as opposed to going to someone else that where it would cost probably quite a bit more money. So we're trying to keep costs down, and people like Peter Simeti make it much easier for us. That looks pretty atmospheric. I like that. Looks pretty neat. So, a little dramatic lighting, a little film noir esque lighting. Okay, that's good. That is good. Um, Evan Hotep says, "Well, Jiminy is working hard." Yeah, well, no, Nasser's working pretty hard. Actually, I just made a Facebook ad for this campaign, so we'll see if that helps any. It started running today, so I don't know. I mean, I've run Facebook ads in the past, and the good thing is that they're not that expensive and they're fairly cheap. I mean, you can run them for like $15 or something, and just see what happens as a result of it. And it'll give exposure to the book to a lot more people than I sort of have access to on my own, or Nasser. So I want as many people as possible to check it out. So Didi says, and you are having to run up against this virus. Actually, I don't know if the virus hurts us, because this is all you don't have to go to the store to get this comic. I mean, you just order it online. So I work at home. Nasser works at home. So the virus doesn't affect us in terms of producing the book. People are home. They need some escapist entertainment, and Nasser and I are doing our best to provide it to folks. So, everyone who is stuck at home, who's about to receive their $1,000 check from the government, have some fun with that money. Go buy some Secret Comics Presents on Indiegogo and buy an actual page of the original art from the comic. It'd be very cool to have. I will even sign it for you. Or you can order a head sketch from me of any character you like. If you like Jane Austen novels, ask me to draw, I don't know, Mr. Darcy. I will draw Mr. Darcy for you. Anything you guys like, just let us know when you purchase those tiers. Let's see. Evan Hotep says, I may have come into contact with an infected today. Did you get bit? They bite you? That's not good. Once you get bit, you're infected. Dee says, Evan, unless they sneezed on you, you're probably okay. Evan Hotep says, they were coughing. Dee says, in your face, Evan? P Money says, hey, everybody. Ooh, Evan Hotep says, yes. They coughed in your face. That's not nice. That's rude anytime. Even if you're not infected, that's just rude. Oh, yeah, he's joking. He says no. Dee says, what were they doing out coughing on people? They know they have it, Evan. Oh, thank you. I'm glad you think it looks awesome, Dee. I don't think he's been tested. He was trying to hide the cough, so I don't know how severe it is. He might just have allergies. It's allergy season. Ads don't work, says Evan Hotep. They work, actually, because I've used them in the past, and I've gotten quite a bit of response from them. This is my first time using them for a comic book. So I don't know what the response will be. But I'm hopeful. I'm hopeful. It's gonna be running for 5 days until next Wednesday. So, and they said the range is gonna be around 3 million people in North America. It's gonna reach. So I'm hoping out of that the 3 million people who may see it over the next 5 days, there'll be at least one or two interested enough to click the link and buy a copy of the book. So hopefully more. More would be better. P. says, I'm happy for Eric Ninotowski. Looks like he's going to get funded. Fantastic. If you have not already checked out Eric Ninotowski's, it's called Shadow Century, I believe. It is a cross between, what do I call it? He calls it like a cross between X-Men and the Matrix. It might be. I don't know. It reminds me sort of Wildcats from Image Comics, but that might just be the visuals of it. But it looks pretty cool. So I encourage everybody to check it out on Indiegogo. It's called Shadow Century by Eric Ninotowski. Andrew J says, P-Money, he deserves it. Century looks hot. Jason, I mean for attention, says DD. I'm not sure what that refers to. Interesting. I must have missed something. Sorry. Evan Hotep says $1,000 check. Well, that's what they're saying. I don't. Whatever the government decides, if they decide it, they said that they want to send out quote unquote free money to people to help alleviate the rigors of the whole coronavirus quarantine thingy-dingy. So we'll see what happens. Andrew J says, Secret Commerce Presents is the Chinese flu cure. It could be. It could very well be, but you won't know until you buy it. So I encourage everybody to buy it just in case. Just in case. Didi says, I bought 2 copies to get that Kick Nosser button. Yes, there is a Kick Nosser button available. You can buy 2 copies of Secret Commerce Presents and a free, not free, but and a Kick Nosser button for only $25. So I encourage everybody to get a Kick Nosser button. Let the world know how you really feel about how Nosser should be responded to. The only way to respond to Nasser is to kick him. Kick him off of various streams that he's on. But not until after he plugs our book. Then you can kick him. But don't kick Nasser in person. That's not very nice. It might be therapeutic, but it's not nice. Made that line too long. Little shorter. There we go. Bam. See, P. says, "Hey Andrew, yeah, I bought the digital Shadow Century. That's all I could afford right now. That's fine. I mean, I'm sure, like Nasser and I, Eric is very thankful and appreciative of any support you guys can give him. Whether it's buying a digital copy, whether it's buying one of the variant covers, whether it's just sharing it out. It's tough to crowdfund. I mean, that's why I've never done it, because I've always been kind of nervous. It's like I don't know if I want to do that. It's gonna be a lot of work, because it's not just making the comic is only half the work. It's, I don't want to say most of the work, but 50% of the work at least is plugging the book and promoting the book, trying to get people to purchase it and back it. I mean, there's a reason why I never became a salesman. It's not my favorite thing to do. It's a lot of I don't know. It's just tough. It's really tough. So, any help you guys can give to support Nasser and I, to support Eric, Tasky or anyone else is greatly appreciated. Because I think most of us artists and writers tend to be introverts. We're not naturally inclined to be promoting our stuff. If people like it, that's great. But going out and actively trying to encourage people to like, oh, hey, come over here and buy my stuff. It's like, you know, I know I tend to find that kind of annoying, and I don't like really badgering people to buy my stuff. But we have a limited time period. We only have 60 days. I think now we're down to 53 days, and so we kind of have to do it in order to spread the word and just let people know that we exist. Encourage them to support us, because the more people who support us early on, the more people who will see that support and then be encouraged to support it as well. Sort of a domino effect. If when you see campaigns that don't have a lot of support, you kind of think, even if it's subconscious, it's like, that thing's not gonna do that well. Maybe it's not such a great book after all. No one's backing it. So, and we don't want that to happen. I mean, we've gotten great support this will be, it's been the first week. We first started last Friday, and in the past week, we've gotten great support. But we're at 59. Sorry, not 59. Not even close to 59. We're at 29% funded right now, and it was great the first few days, but then it's just slowed down a lot, and we just need to keep the momentum going in order to get us to the finish line. So you guys are are a big part of that. So let's see. I am not paying attention to the chat. Evan Hotep says he did bite me. Andrew J says the U.S. is getting that sweet $1,000 check. Oh, P. says Ruth says hi. Hello, Ruth. Good seeing you. Not seeing you, but good hearing from you, rather. Oh man, Andrew J says I'm gonna be like a crack addict on payday. You know where I'm gonna put that money? Andrew J, I'm gonna put it in the stock market, because right now the stock market is at the lowest it's been, I think, since Trump became president. It's dropped like 10,000 or more points. I haven't checked today what it's at, but if I put that money into the stock market, that money will once this whole coronavirus thing goes away, and it'd probably go away within, I don't know, 6 months, or at least lessen down, to the point where the stock markets will stop being, worried about it so much. Once that happens, the stock market's going to jump right back to where it was, over $25,000, and that money that people invest now, when it's at not an all-time low, but the lowest it's been in several years, they're going to make that money back and just multiply it. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna put it in the stock market. Didi says, buy some food, Andrew. Yes, buy some food, because you need to eat. It's important to eat. Didi says, Jason, attention, virus versus comics. What does that mean? Secret Comics first, then food. You have your priorities in the right place, Andrew. Secret Comics first, then food. Give me your Earth monies, government man, says Nick C. Interesting. I can't wait for stores to reopen in 2 weeks, says Evan Hotep. Dee says, Jason would never kick him for real. I don't know. I haven't decided yet. If I met Nasser in real life, would I kick him? I don't know. Probably not. I mean, Nasser is, he's my height, and he outweighs me by probably about, probably outweighs me by 50 pounds. So it probably wouldn't be wise for me to actually kick him. If he turned his back and he walked away, I'd probably kick the air behind him. But yeah, my foot would not make contact. Andrew J says, I was thinking of a head sketch of Power Girl, but that would be, God, that would kind of be a waste. Yeah, it would be. You want more than a head sketch of Power Girl. You would want a bust of Power Girl. Pardon the pun. P Money says, Andrew J, don't tell my wife. If I was single, I would probably pick Power Girl. Well, you can still pick her. It's just gonna be a headshot. I would make an awesome headshot of Power Girl for you, P Money. You can buy 2 headshots, and I would draw Power Girl for you, and I would draw Paul Bettany for Ruth. See, you both be happy. Evan Hotep says, I'm gonna put it in the market too. Good thinking, Evan. We'll be like 2 Scrooge McDucks in 10 years. In a decade, we'll have our own money bins and be diving into pits filled with hard gold and then breaking every bone in our body when we hit it. But we'll be rich. We won't care. P-Money says, don't remind me of the stock market. I've lost $6,000. Just have to wait for it to go back up. Exactly. I mean, we all, well, I won't say all of us, but I want to say most of us, but I don't know. I know I have money in the stock market just because everyone who's saving for retirement has money in the stock market. Let me put it that way. Okay, whether it's an IRA, whether it's a 401k, whatever. And, so you don't have to worry so much because I think most of us are at least a decade away from retirement. So I'm not worried so much because you only lose money if you take money out of the stock market. If you're retired, then yeah, it should concern you because it's directly affecting your income. If you have an IRA, I mean, you're taking money out. It's tough, but I would just say in a year that things will have worked themselves out, or at least be on the way back up, because the what's causing the stock market to go berserk right now is just no one knows what's happening with this coronavirus thing. We're finding out slowly, but businesses are trying to find their footing. The governments throughout the world are trying to figure this out and what to do. So it's going to take time. It won't happen tomorrow. So just hold on, put your seatbelts on, and just ride it out. It's a roller coaster, and but eventually it'll end. It'll come to a stop. We'll be able to get off and go on with our lives, hopefully. I'm missing a bunch of stuff. Eric Hawkins, how you doing, Eric? Good seeing you. Hey. Eric says, dude, I don't know how you do these live streams. Draw and read the chat all at the same time. Well, I have my tablet next to me, so I'm drawing, and then every once in a while I will glance at my tablet to see what people are saying. That's the only way I can do it, because my computer's on the other side of the room, and I'm not close enough. Didi says, Jason, what I was saying earlier about people's attention being on the virus right now more so than on comics. Yeah, but at the same time, they're looking for escapism because they're worried about the virus, but they can't. Their ability to go places has been curtailed. A lot of them aren't working right now. They're staying home watching Netflix, or in my wife's case, she's crocheting a lot. In my case, I'm drawing. So we have a lot more quote unquote free time. Kids are home. There's stuff. We're trying to find things to distract us. So comics are a great way to distract yourself. They are escapist entertainment. They're fun, and now is a prime time for people who are at home to buy a really, really cool comic book with 4 great stories inside for only $8. If you like horror, if you like suspense, this would be a great book to pick up and to read. So I think people are available now to pay attention to whether or not this this book is available. So yeah, if you would please check it out. If Evan would, could you put the link to the campaign in the chat for make it easy for people to click on it, or it's also in the description of this live stream. So thank you very much, Evan. Appreciate it. Eric said, I just did a live drawing tutorial on Facebook for a con I am supposed to attend next month. It's a lot of work. It is a lot of work, and I'm still trying to figure it out. Like Mike knows how to live stream on several different formats: YouTube, Facebook, I think Instagram, all at the same time. I think he uses a program called Restream that simultaneously will send out the live stream to different platforms, and I need to learn how to do that. I would love to be able to live stream on Instagram. I don't know how to do that. I'm not sure exactly how to live stream on Facebook. I got to figure that out. So I am just stumbling along, trying to puzzle out this whole live streaming thing. For me, it's like you need 10 arms to do it really well. And it's for me. I sort of stumble along. Try not to mess it up too much. Did I just mess it up? I may have. I just messed it up. But anyway, carry on. You messed it up. You try to fix it, and that's the way it goes. Let's see. Evan says, restream.io. I can teach you. I would appreciate any help you can give. Eric says, hey, Dee, I don't know how you do it all the time either. You have tons of people on. Yeah, Dee is a master live streamer. She live streams twice a week, at least twice a week. I think Mondays and Wednesdays at 9 a.m. And she has a great subscriber count. Oh, speaking of which, I am, I think, 19 subs away from reaching 500 subs. So when I reach 500 subs, I will be giving away 5 free drawings to 5 random subscribers. So if you haven't already, please hit that subscribe button and subscribe to my channel. Make sure to hit the like button for this live stream, and definitely make sure to hit the bell for notifications of future videos. And when you do hit the bell, make sure that it is set for all notifications. Otherwise, you may not get a heads up from YouTube. But yeah, once I hit 500 subscribers, I will be giving away at random 5 drawings of the character of your choice. And yeah, so make sure if you like my live streams, if you like my channel, if you like my unboxings or sort of my speed drawings or anything, just make sure to subscribe. And yeah, the sooner you subscribe, the sooner I will be able to give away that free art. Let's see. Nick C says it is no biggie, P Money. Stocks go up and stocks go down. When Buffett began investing in Kroger, that was a good stock, especially now. Dee says, if we bring all of our pharmacy back to the USA, that might be good stock. Yes, it would, definitely. As Dee implied, what was it, 95% of our pharmaceuticals are produced in China? Or as Trump would say, China. I can't say it properly. I can't say it the way Trump said it. But yeah, that's a big sort of error on our part not to have pharmaceuticals, or at least a significant portion of them, produced here in the States, because just like the oil crisis back in the 70s, I mean, when you're dependent on other nations to produce vital resources for you, it's very easy for them to screw you over. And China is just with this virus, it's pretty much screwed over the planet, and we definitely need to have our pharmaceuticals and the means to to heal people and to help make them better. We need to have that centralized here in the States, and not rely on what many might consider, our economic um, competitors. So, if not enemies, but I won't go that far. Trying to think of the best way to do this. DD says, Eric, I've been streaming for 10 years. You get quicker at it. Yeah, I hope so, because I'm still very kind of clumsy at it. I've been streaming. Have I been streaming? No, I've been streaming for a little over a year. Before I was just posting pre-made videos, and I've been